Welcome back to Raid Shadow Legends. We are here with Gurptuk, the new king of Raid Shadow Legends. Now, I know you might not believe me right now, but they have revised him. And it was such a small revision, but this guy is so good for everything in the game. And you can use him at level 50. So be prepared to pull him out of your vault and start using this champion. The A3, this is the one that was changed from a 5%, 5% poisons before, to now 2.5% poisons, which is a huge change because before he was actually killing us. As we were going through content, he was killing us, but he will block buffs on the enemy. And this is a no damage hit, so we don't have to worry about weak hits. All we have to worry about is having enough accuracy to overcome the resistance, and we will always put up a block buffs. In Arena, we can stop Siphies, Valkyries, Swift Parry from proccing. When we go through Doom Tower, when we come up against those same champions, those Valkyries, those Siphies, anything in the Doom Tower, this guy is massive. Yes, we're inflating our damage. We are increasing our damage per poison on us by 7.5%. So from just him alone, we're going to get a 22.5% additional increase in damage. Plus, if we're smart with our masteries, we'll come over here and get Stoked to Fury to get an additional 12% damage. 34.5% overall damage on no matter what champion you're using. It doesn't matter if it's a Seer, if it's Candrafon, or Ithos here, or your Trunda. You will just blow things away and stop them from putting up the buffs in Arena. And it also works going through PvE content. He is so good for that. And he's going to heal us back. Like, this guy legitimately will heal us back. Everything is on a short cooldown. 3-turn cooldown to do this, as long as you can book him out. 2-turn cooldown. 30% of your max HP heal, 20% of your max HP in shield, and then we will remove all debuffs except for poisons on there. So we're still going to get that increase in damage. Then the A1, whenever he attacks, as long as an ally has a poison on them, we will get a continuous heal, 15%. So it's going to wash out. We're actually, if we can counterattack, or if we can get in some faster attacks, we will gain life back. He will be your healer, your increased damage dealer, and block buffer, which is pretty wild to go through content in this game. I just came down here in the masteries to give him additional accuracy. This guy does not need masteries. If you want to use him at level 50 with 0 masteries, that is fine. The only thing we're getting here is additional accuracy, evil eye, turn meter increase at times. We're going to try to extend the duration of any debuff that we cast up there, which would be our block buffs. We're going to take less from critical hits. We're going to try to counterattack, because if we counterattack and we have poisons on, we're going to get up that regen. Just from the counterattack, we're going to get an additional turn meter increase at times with our cycle of revenge when our teammates are hit. So there we go. I mean, this guy is massive. And then as long as you're smart with your masteries and you get that Stoked to Fury, we are going to do an amazing amount of damage. Faction Wars, 100% Ogryn Tribe, use this guy. Even though in Ogryn Tribe Faction Wars 21, they don't have those Martyrs, they don't have Valkyries on stage 21, we still have a Nizana, we have a Paragon, we have a Hexweaver, I think. There are a lot of champions for those waves for you to be able to block those buffs and get up all those heals and increase your damage to be able to take those guys out faster. So Faction Wars, 100%. Arena, 100%. Clan Boss, he can work, but he's probably the least effective there out of anything else. Doom Tower, you 100% throw him in there. And you know, Campaign, he can help you out in Dungeons. So in Dungeons, he's going to lighten the load of the artifacts we need. So we don't have to have such top tier, amazing artifacts. We don't need all that damage because he's inflating the damage so much. So we come in here, I've got 3 champions. Now, if I really wanted to be fancy, I can increase the quality of my artifact, of my damage output, and I could do this with 4 guys. Right there, boom, look how close we are to killing it. But instead, we have another one. So really, I could lower the critical damage and the attack I have on these champions to do less damage and still feel confident that I'm going to be able to come in here and do this. And we're just applying Gurptuk to inflate our damage so the gear doesn't have to be so amazing, which is a good thing to do. You're going to look at my team and say, Stu, all right, you've got a crazy Ice Golem team. I know, but that's not the point. Gurptuk is inflating this. You could come in here with your Royal Guards or whatever you're coming in here with and still block that reflect buff on the wave 2. Just like we can go into Dragon and we can block the Apothecary from doing the speed buff. We can block those Hordens from putting up that increased attack and those crit rates on them. So we're going to go through here. And in this team, he really is just pretty much increasing our overall damage. He's not doing the blocks like we're talking about. We could block these 2 girls from putting up buffs. Now, since we already used that aid 3 so quickly, it's on a 3-turn cooldown, but he doesn't have it ready here. But I don't need it to be ready. But for your team, you could have that ready. What he's doing is he's increasing my damage enough that it makes it so much easier for me to one-shot this boss. We've got our poisons on our guys. We are going to do that. We're going to come in here with our Septimus, hit with this A1. We're going to follow it up with the A2, and boom. The boss is dead. Easy as that. But again, if you don't have a team that is this amazing, you can always bring in your Royal Guards. Any DPSer, it doesn't matter what you're using. The whole point of this is you can use him to inflate your damage from any of your champions and block those buffs going up on that wave too. Just like we bring him into Dragon, we will block all the buffs that are going to apply there. Here we go. We are outside of Platinum Arena. There's probably going to be a lot of hard teams for me to beat, honestly, since I haven't been keeping up with Arena, but we'll try to see what we can do to beat these guys. It shouldn't be, hey, as long as we're faster, right? We got to be faster here for this to increase our damage. Block, there we go, block it all up and tear them all down. 34.5% additional damage. We've got a Torment here, so it's going to be much harder for me to play this. I would need to, all right, they're slow. We need to bring in a Seer to strip. No. We need to bring, what am I talking about, Stu? We need to bring in a Sky Touch Shaman to make sure that we can have everybody not frozen. Or we could bring in Pixneel. Just kidding. Pixneel will not do the job. So we're going to bring in a Sky Touch Shaman. All right, let's go through this. Come on, Sky Touch. There we are. We can just keep it full auto. And we're buffed up, and boom. Did we get everybody? Ooh, almost. She's tanky. She is tanky for sure. All right, we got round 2 on this. What was that, Ithos? Okay, there we go. Counterattack. There we go. Okay, the damage, we got it. We got it there. Wow. Geez, Torment is not broken. Why can't Pixneel just remove all freeze if Torment can do that? All right, we've made it. Are we killing him again? I thought we already killed him twice. Here we go. As you can see, inflating our damage does work. We got buffs block. We're going to block the freeze again, and we're back in there. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Wow, that one was dicey, right? So dicey. I didn't know what was going to happen. We are going to put back in our Lysandra, and we're going to increase our damage and blow everybody up and block them from their Swift Parry. If they have Swift Parry or whatever they've got on them, we will block them from being able to... Dead. They're just dead. Man, there's a lot of Torments. I really need to have my Pixneel in here to showcase her tonight instead of... Ooh, okay. So we're going to try to block. Wow. We're going to try to block her unkillable. We're going to try to block the counterattack and the shields. And we're going to hope Torment doesn't really cause us all the issues. Okay, we got to be fast here. Let's go. Uh-oh, we weren't fast enough. Oh, okay. We cleared. We weren't in time to block. We were not in time to block her. We need some speed on our Gurp. And we're not speed tuned. Because I'm showing you a Gurp that is not speed tuned. Okay, we're in trouble here. We just got a massive heal. Oh, we're good. We got Valkyrie. And Torment left. Blocked it up this time. These fights, these battles, I'm not used to this. I haven't been playing Arena in a long time, but you know what I'm talking about. You come in here with your Trunda, especially if I put my gear back on my Trunda, and you just light everything up. Maybe we should do this with Trunda. I think it would be a better showcase instead of my Ithos, because Trunda would truly do way more damage than my Ithos. We're talking about, I don't know, like a crazy amount more damage, and then we're going to increase Trunda's damage with those 2 hits by 34.5%, which would be insane. And I honestly can tell you that this wave would have just melted. It really would have melted. But that's okay. We are winning it. It's better when you see it and we just like overpower them, right? I don't know. I think it's kind of fun to see us struggle as well. So we got to go fast here. We might not be able to go fast. Man, Stu, you're slipping. Stu's slipping on his speed gear. Let's see what we can do. Please block him. Let's go. Oh yeah, we got it. Blocked him out and boom. Nice. You know, you don't even need masteries on Gurptuk. You can leave them at 50 with no masteries and gear and just have decent accuracy. You're going to have some accuracy pieces in here because you're not going to have a banner, and use him for PvE. He will work out very well for you. A great guy. So don't forget, you can use his aura. You can use all his moves to inflate our damage, to block them, putting buffs up, get the heals, and get additional continuous heals here. He's a great champion now. Let me know if you agree. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate your time. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you all in a video soon.